you get older, plainer, saner, will you remember all the danger we came from?
Hold on, let me show you what's in the box. First, you got the manual. Then there goes the gimbal. And then right here on the side is where you're gonna have your charging cable. And then for you guys who don't know, it's gonna be a USB to 3.5 millimeter. This is how it charges. And then you have your battery. The same ones that are gonna work on your drones that you previously had, or the first version of the gimbal they have with the camera on it. And then you get a lanyard. Now let me tell you right now, when you first get this, this is the power button right here. Mine, when I hold it down, see in the beginning, it's not gonna start up. What you guys have to do when you first get this, plug in the power cord into a USB brick, and then the light's gonna come on, because you're gonna go crazy. You're not gonna be able to turn this on. You're gonna think it's broken. You just have to plug it into the power source, and then once the light comes on, then you can put your phone in it and press the power button. You're just gonna push it down like that, and then it'll work fine. Also, you have the power button in the front. You're gonna have, this is your joystick, left, right, up, and down, and this button right here is to take pictures. But these controls are only gonna work when you're in the DJI Go app, which I'm gonna show you how to set up and how to calibrate this with your phone and everything. But this is pretty much what you get. There's gonna be a sensor right here, so your phone has to slide in past this for it to actually work, or the gimbal won't turn on when you put it on. Well, here's a look around them. This is also gonna be the trigger. I'm gonna show you what those triggers do, what controls. And then also here, this is where you can put your accessories to attach whatever DJI has on their website, which could hold your phone, it could hold microphones, pretty much whatever they have there. It can hold extra batteries. And the bottom here, this is where you're gonna put your battery. And then also your lanyard is gonna go right there. So this is a look around the gimbal. Stay tuned right now, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to set it up. I'm gonna put my phone in it. I have the LG V20. Okay, so first thing you gotta do is slide in your phone here. And if you see in the back, there's just gonna be a screw right here. This is gonna adjust it, open and close. It's not like the other ones with the spring where you have to push it in and it just lock in. Easy, just screw it in, out. It's actually gonna fit iPhone 6 Plus, 7 Plus, and also Note phones. So it will fit, but one thing, it won't fit if you put it in with a case. You have to put it in without a case to fit at those sizes. But I'm gonna show you how to slide the phone in and how to adjust it. There's gonna be, right here, there's gonna be this screw right here. If you unscrew that, like this is gonna come out, in and out, and you can adjust. That's why you can put bigger phones on it. I'm gonna grab my V20, which is right here. I'm gonna put it in here and show you exactly how to adjust it. So you're gonna take, remember the camera's gonna be facing out that way. So I'm gonna make it as big as it can get. Gonna slide it in here. And it's easy, you can just slide it all the way in. And then like I said, you're gonna screw this knob in. Now when you hold it straight, as you see, it's not level. So what you do is you go in the back here, that knob I was talking about, and then you're just gonna loosen it and adjust it until you can get the phone exactly level. So see, now I went too much, so I have to go back in a little bit. See, now we're pretty much there. See, if I go like that, it'll come back, but it's good there. As long as you can put it back in that spot where it's level, then it's pretty much good. So when you do that, go ahead and screw it back in and lock it in. This way, so if you use the same phone for the gimbal all the time, all you really have to do is just slide it all the way in, and it'll be level every time. You don't have to fuss with it like the other ones where you have to push it in and it's on a spring. Just put it in there, and then you'll be ready to turn it on. So once you have it on already, hit the power button here. Down for a second, the green light comes on. See, now it's level. Now right now, this one's like not like the same like the other gimbals. This one always stays on follow mode, which pretty much anywhere you go, up or down, it's gonna work. Now on the back side here goes the trigger I was telling you about. Some gimbals have a joystick out here in the front, just like that, and you would tap it once and it'll do something, tap it 2 times, it'll do something. I find this one to be a little bit better because this one is always on follow mode. But the trigger button in the back, if you hit it 1 time, like this, it's always gonna stay going forward. So no matter if I turn to the left, turn to the right, up, down, it'll face forward. As soon as you want it to stop and make it in follow mode again, just let go of the trigger and it just turns back to normal. I find this, like I said, a lot better. The other ones you have to fuss with pressing the button all the time, and it's not gonna work, like 90% of the time. But like I said, this one, you're just doing normal, looking left, pan right, and then if you hit the trigger again, like I said, hit it, and then it's gonna stay right there. But if you let it go, then you're good. Now if you tap it 2 times, so say if I'm looking down or I'm moving the joystick and I move it all the way down and it stays like that, if you tap the joystick twice like that, it's always gonna center it back to where it was. So it don't matter where you're at, if you pan it to the left, pan it to the right, might be looking down, like I said, once you walk back straight up, hit it twice, and it'll go back to normal. Also, you can hit this 3 times, but that's only when you're in selfie mode. I mean, when you're in the DJI app, when you go in there and you want to hit selfie mode, you would hit it 3 times and it'll go to the front. And then you hit it 3 times again and then it'll go back to the rear camera. But I'm gonna show you now, since I show you the controls up and down and everything, left and right on the pans, I'm gonna show you how you sign it up on the app. And then once you're on there, you actually have to sign in and make an account if you don't have an account with DJI. And then I'll show you the controls and everything in the app. When you first plug it in, it's gonna come up with a message. I think it's gonna tell you to make an account unless you have one already. But since I'm already signed in, it's not gonna show it. But once you turn it on and you have your Bluetooth, it's already gonna pick up your mobile and you just press camera. It's already picking up everything. Hit that, and then see, it's gonna bring you into the interface. Now, like I was telling you earlier, when you're using this, the trigger in the back, if you hit it 3 times, it's gonna go ahead and put it in selfie mode, just like that. Hit it 3 times again, and it's gonna go right back to the rear camera. Also up here, it's just to switch it from camera to video camera, up there. But also, those controls right there, if only if you're in the app, if you hit the red button there, it's gonna start to record, stop and go. And then also this one will take pictures. So if you're not using your stock app and you're gonna use this app always, you actually control the whole app through this. And then also your joystick's gonna be right there, of course. All right. So in there, when you go here, you're gonna have your auto time lapse and motion time lapse. So that's where those are at. And I think everybody knows what a time lapse is. And then also your motion time lapse is a little different. This is where you can tap on different areas. Like you could tap down here and then up here and then down there. And it's gonna do a time lapse all the way around in different points. Of course you had your record button here. This one's just gonna flip the camera from front to back. And then also when you record a video, you hit the play button there and it's gonna show you whatever video you recorded. Also, a new update came. So if you get it after this, you'll probably have the update. It'll save actually to your SD card in your phone, because before it didn't do it. All right, go back there. All right, and then this little button right here, this one right there. That one there is gonna do your autofocus on exposure. So all you gotta do is tap on something and it's gonna, you see it there, it'll lock on. But also if you hit that button there, that green box is for face detection. This, if you have this on a tripod, if you go ahead and select something like that, see the camera jump to it, it's gonna follow that wherever I go. So if you set this up on a tripod and you wanna film yourself or film somebody else, you can walk around left to right, up and down, it doesn't matter, and it'll follow. So like I said, let me do this over here. It's probably not working too good right now because it's not an actual face, but all you gotta do is draw the box like that, and it's just, the camera's gonna start moving by itself. It's gonna auto track. All right, so let's move this back. And also on the top, you got the home button. And you know, that one's just gonna send you all the way back to the beginning of the app. And then you got the camera button here. And now that one, you can go to video resolution. You can change it to 1080p, 720p, 480p. Of course, you're gonna keep it on 1080p. There's no 4K recording yet. Don't know why, but the highest resolution will be 1080p for now. Then next is the white balance. Keep all that auto. Pretty much people will. You got the flash. You can change the flash from there. And then you got the grid. And then if you go to the next one here, that you can change the screen mode, which if you're walking a lot, you can use it, put it on walking mode. And then sport mode is, of course, if you have kids running around or you're trying to record a game or something, soccer game, basketball game, whatever, put it on sport, because if you're running with them or whatever, the gimbal is going to act a lot better. But I keep it pretty much on walking. Also, you got pitch lock, and what pitch lock does is when you're holding the gimbal and you're moving it from left to right, up and down, it'll stay just like that. But if you put it on lock, it's just going to go from left to right, and you can pretty much keep everything straight. So if you're walking, it's going to record everything in front of you, but you can't pitch it down and up. Then also phone detection. That's just so it can recognize your phone quickly when you sign on. Then next on the settings, you have camera, and this has the tracking level and the panorama quality. You can do it high, medium, low. I pretty much keep it on high, but on tracking level, it depends what I'm doing, but you can change that there. What else is next? You also have, okay, here's where I told you can calibrate it. Pretty much here is the joystick. You can change it. Controls for it, reverse or not. The pan and the tilt here. Some people like to press up for down and down for up, but you can change that and flip it whichever way you want. Pretty much reverse it. Also here on the auto calibration, this is here what I would do is when you put the phone in, when you first get it, put the phone in, get it all level, and then go there. And I have it on a tripod right now so I can show you. I'm gonna hit start on the calibration, hit OK. And then it's gonna set up. It's gonna take about a minute, maybe a little bit less. It's not gonna take that long. But like I said, it's gonna go through the process and level everything out. You just gotta do it one time. Use the same phone, and it'll pretty much be all right. I'm gonna let you know now, if you have an iPhone, any of the variants Plus models, this doesn't work. They don't work good with this Osmo because of the stabilization inside the iPhones battle the gimbal wise leveling out. So a lot of times you'll get jitters in the video. Now I don't have an iPhone. I haven't seen it myself personally, but I've seen it on YouTube videos, and pretty much everybody's saying it doesn't work too good with it, but it's pretty good. I've used it on 3 Android phones, and it's worked pretty much perfect. But just let you know about the iPhone. So if you have an iPhone and you're thinking about getting this, I probably wouldn't get it. But okay, it's done there. Just press OK. That's pretty much that. There, let me go back. The last one you have in that settings menu is gonna be the general, and this is where it would have like a menu to show you if you're gonna update. When you get it, you'll probably have that firmware update. Press about, and show you right there where it's running. Everything's pretty much working. If you go back here, where is it? General, and then device name. Of course, you can change the device name on the Bluetooth settings when it comes up to whatever you like. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, so everything works pretty good on it. I'm working right now on the review, doing a lot of video tests, running with it, jumping, walking fast, normal. See, how good it works. And I'll have that up soon. So if you like this unboxing, give it a thumbs up, share the video. Subscribe if you want to see the other videos. Like I said, I'm gonna do use this gimbal right now with the LG V20 and also the LG G4 and a Samsung Galaxy F7. So if you want to see that, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.